And Bonds hits one high. Hits it deep. It is out of here. This is caught. Diggs. Sideline. Touchdown. Unbelievable. Bryant for the win. Bang. Watch out. He's got getting away from the top speed.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Sim Gaming Network. And today's video is the first game of our New Orleans Saints rebuild week 1 game against the Carolina Panthers. Now, I want to let you guys know this slider set is a work in progress update. Madden has dropped a patch since my first slider update, and they actually just dropped one today. Messed with the guy with your franchise, but we got that back. So these sliders are not yet finalized, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video. It'll help make sure you stay up to date. The like in the video just helps me out. But anyway, guys, this is our New Orleans Saints rebuild. I'm excited to bring you guys some gameplay finally of the sliders and the franchise that we are rebuilding. And a shout out to my guy Sim Football Critic, man. I'm going to try to do this video in his style of upload where I give commentary throughout some plays of the game. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. First off, we get to see Bryce Young, year 2 with the Carolina Panthers. See how he performs in the Madden world. We know that it hasn't been very pretty in real life, but this is a video game, and we'll see how things go. First play of the game for the Panthers, and Bryce Young's going to hand it off to Chuba Hubbard, and not much there. That's a tough defensive front for the New Orleans Saints. It is their strength. They do have some injuries this week and for the season, but we'll see if they can overcome them early on in this season matchup. Second play for the Panthers. Young has a man in motion. He's going to drop back, and they're going to hit a screen pass early in the game, catching the Saints off guard. That's a nice spin move from Hubbard there. Pick up the first down. A couple plays later for the Panthers, they have a 3rd and 1 early challenge for them. They're going to give it to Chuba Hubbard right up the middle. He pounds away, gets that first down. They're going to keep it moving as they attack this Saints defense. Bryce Young with a 1st and 10 from around midfield. And he's going to drop back to throw. And he's going to throw a dart to the tight end, who's got some room to run all the way down to the 20-yard line. Big play from Bryce Young and Ozuma, setting the Panthers up in great field position. 1st and 10 from the 20. Bryce Young looking really good in video game world. He's going to throw a nice little pass to Chuba Hubbard, who breaks off the tackle, falls forward to the 5-yard line, setting the Panthers up with 1st and goal. However, the first 2 plays didn't lead to anything, so we have a 3rd and goal for Carolina as they try to punch it in. Young's going to drop back, looks, can't find anything, scramble. He's going to try to get in, but he gets stopped at the 2. Good effort there from the young quarterback. Great play from Demario Davis to keep him out. Now we're going to get a field goal attempt from Carolina and see if they can get on the board early. But wouldn't you know, the Saints defense comes through and gets a blocked kick. Chase Young gets through the line, blocks the kick, and is that the momentum change that this New Orleans Saints team's needed? The momentum or the morale, we don't know how it is. A lot of veterans been traded, and we'll see if this gets them sparked. But Flacco in his first pass as a Saint, he's going to drop back, throw a little screen to Shaheed, try to establish the quick passing game to open up things downfield to the big play wide receivers. After Alvin Kamara run for first down, Flacco making adjustments at line of scrimmage. He's going to drop back. He's going to throw to Kamara in the flat, but he makes a bad throw, and Nick Scott is going to pick him off, make him pay with a house call. Flacco, he had Kamara open. He threw it behind him. That's a bad throw from Flacco. Let's see how he overcomes that as we continue on this game. Saints' next possession, trying to answer after the pick 6 was given up to the Panthers defense. We're going to get Alvin Kamara, trying to get him going, but no, the Panthers defense is all over that. False start, 5 yards later. Saints are facing a 2nd and 16. Flacco scanning the defense, moves Kamara in motion, drops back, throws it down the field. Oh, swatted away. Good defense by the Panthers, setting up a long 3rd and 16. And this is a situation you don't want to be in if you're the Saints with Flacco. He can't move, and you can see it right there as he gets sacked, but better than throwing an interception. But it sets the Panthers up with great field position for their next drive, and Bryce Young's going to take advantage of that and hit out a bubble screen, and the receiver's taking it all the way down to the 17-yard line, and the Panthers are in business just like that. Bryce Young handing it off to Chuba Hubbard. He's going to fumble the ball, and Willie Gay is going to pick up the ball, and he's going to not get as far as he wanted to, but he's going to get a nice return. That was another big play from the Saints defense. You got a blocked field goal, now you got a fumble. They are keeping their team in this game. After 2 plays with Alvin Kamara went absolutely nowhere, Flacco's facing a 3rd and 9 from his own 29-yard line, making some adjustments at the line of scrimmage. See what Flacco does. It's had a rough start for him, moving a man in motion. He's going to fake it to Kamara, but the Carolina Panthers defense is just all over him, and he does not have the mobility to escape that, taking his 2nd sack of the game. Ball is back with Carolina, and Bryce Young, who has looked very, very good in his 2nd season so far, and he's going to throw a dart to Adam. Into the 2nd quarter we go. Bryce Young with a 3rd and 5, trying to keep his drive alive and put more points on the board for his Carolina Panthers. He's going to drop back. He's going to scan. He's going to end up throwing it away. Didn't find anyone open. Didn't want to take a sack and get out of field goal position. And Panthers get a tack on 3 to go up 10-0. And Flacco's going to be back with another chance to put up points. They're going to try to get Kamara going on that 2nd and 10. He's pounding away for 4 yards, but brings up a 3rd and 6 for the Saints. Flacco's going to put Kamara in motion, try to find an opening in this Saints defense. And Flacco's going to step back and throw. Finds Shaheed over the middle, but he's going to be tackled just short of the line of scrimmage, and they're going to have to kick it back to Carolina. That's the last thing the Saints team needs right now, is they're down 10-0, and Bryce Young's going to drop back. He's going to find his receiver on the crossing route on 3rd and 10 to pick up the 1st down, keep the drive going. Carolina seeming to do whatever they want against this Saints defense. Bryce Young with another 1st and 10, drops back, scanning. He's going to throw deep to Deontay Johnson, who cannot maintain the catch as he goes out of bounds. Great throw from Bryce Young. That one's on Johnson. He should have held on to that one. Here's a 3rd and 2 at the midway point of the field, 50-yard line. Young's going to drop back. He's going to try to hit the quick screen, and nice pass breakup by the Saints to get the ball back down 10-0. See if Flacco can't figure it out, get something going here. And the Saints are going to put a man in motion, and looks like they're going to keep trying to get Kamara going, and this time picks up 8. That's what I think the Saints offense needs, is run Kamara, open up the passing game through the ground game. 2nd and 2 for the Saints. Man in motion is Olave. Flacco is going to hand off to Kamara, who's got a nice little cutback, picks up the 1st down and more. Saints offense now facing a 2nd and 4. Finally getting a little bit of traction going. Offensively, it's been very tough for them to this point of the game. Flacco's going to put Kamara in motion. He's going to drop back, and he is going to throw to the tight end, but bad throw from Flacco, and he is picked off yet again. Horrible throw from Flacco. This one's J.C. Horn taking it away. And Flacco is just not placing the ball where he needs to on these throws. Leads to another Carolina Panthers interception. And they're going to take the ball and hand it off with Chuba Hubbard, who's grinding up the middle against the Saints defense to set up a 3rd and 6. Where if the Saints could get off the field on these 3rd downs, it wouldn't be so bad. But Carolina's been able to convert a lot of these 3rd downs. And they throw deep here, and they convert another one to Leggett. What a big play. What a great throw from Bryce Young. Setting the Panthers up inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 18. Bryce is going to move his tight end in the backfield. Play action. And he's going to, get lucky that wasn't picked. Great play from Paulson Adebo. Sets up a 2nd and 10 for Carolina as the Saints try to make a stand. Hold them to 3 points. Keep this a 2 possession game, a 2-touchdown game, I should say. Bryce Young's going to find Thielen over the middle, set up a 3rd and inches from just inside the 10-yard line at the 7-yard line. And Bryce, after converting the first down through Chuba Hubbard, he's going to drop back and find his tight end crossing over the middle for a touchdown. 17-0 Carolina. Now the pressure's really on Flacco and the Saints offense as their defense can only do so much. Flacco's going to move Kamara in motion out of the backfield yet again. He's going to drop back. Can't find anyone open. He's just going to take a sack. Flacco's having receivers open. He's just not finding them. And you have to wonder, is he past the point of playing? Are his days numbered? He is not able to get it done. He is not seeing these receivers right now. And this is not what the Saints expected from him when they made the trade for him. And this throw, he goes back on 3rd and 15 and throws it right to the defender. And Flacco's only been with the team for 2 weeks. You have to wonder, is the playbook knowledge affecting him here as he is continually making bad reads, bad throws? Either way, the Saints defense gets a huge stop on 3rd and 9 after the interception to hold them to a field goal. Now they are down 20-0. Can they get a score before half to stop the bleeding? Flacco's going to find his man over the middle of the field. That's Cedric Wilson Jr., picks up a nice first down, and the Saints have a couple timeouts to play with, have 47 seconds left. Can they get in field goal range to put some points on the board and maybe swing things their way? Flacco's going to drop back, and he's going to throw deep to Olave, and he's got the ball. The arm strength is still there for Flacco if he can put it where he needs to. Big play for the Saints, and they save a timeout by spiking the ball down at the 18-yard line, and now facing a 3rd and 12. It's either go for a touchdown or don't have a turnover here, and Flacco's going to elect to just eat the sack. Don't force a turnover. Make sure you're getting yourself a good field goal opportunity. Don't take points off the board for his team as he's had a rough first half, and that's ended up what happens as the Saints were able to get 3 and go into halftime down 20-3. The Saints do get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. We will see if anything can change offensively for them in the 3rd quarter. And here comes that man, Joe Flacco. He needs to cut back on the turnovers. It's what's holding his team back. Let's see if he can get something going in the second half as he leads the Saints out onto the field to start the 3rd quarter. Moving a man in motion, and he's going to hand the ball off to Kamara. They're still trying to get him going. He's been bottled up most of the game so far by the Carolina Panthers defense, but they know the Saints that Alvin Kamara is going to be the key to getting this offense going. 2nd and 8, Flacco puts Kamara in motion, and he drops back, and he goes to Kamara, who gets the first down, trying to get the offense rolling a little bit. Just some easy completions, get your confidence, stop turning the ball over, and feed Kamara. And that's what they do here. And he spins off a tackler, and Alvin Kamara is loose. He's in a foot race down the sideline, tackled at the 10-yard line. But finally, Alvin Kamara breaking a big one against the Carolina Panthers defense, setting the Saints up 1st and goal from the 3-yard line, where after an unsuccessful running attempt, they are going to hand off to Kamara, who bounces it outside, and he is in, and the Saints have scored their first touchdown of the season, cutting the score to 20-10 after the extra point, and it's Alvin Kamara leading the way. Didn't do much in the first half, but strong start to the 3rd quarter on that drive. Bryce Young now with his first opportunity of the second half. Score went from 20-0 to 20-10. And now he finds his receiver in the middle of the field. That's Adam Thielen with a nice catch in good coverage from the Saints. And Bryce Young's going to continue to wheel and deal. He has played a very clean game today. No turnovers. Been very efficient. He's going to play action, drop back, and he is going deep, but it is picked off by the all-pro corner, Marshawn Lattimore. What a play. Bryce Young makes his first mistake going into double coverage, targeting probably the one corner you don't want to target on the Saints defense, and they make him pay. And now the Saints give Flacco the ball back, down 20-10 in good field position. And Flacco, we're going to see what he can do with the ball on this drive. He finally got things going a little bit, mostly in the legs of Alvin Kamara. But how do the Saints attack the Panthers as they continue to try to catch up? And they're going to go with Alvin Kamara, who makes a nice cut, and he is running down the sideline, and another big run for Alvin Kamara. Again, not much in the first half, but already 2 really nice runs in the third quarter for Alvin Kamara, and this is setting the Saints up in field goal range already on a 2nd and 5. Flacco's going to drop back, and he's going to go deep, and he is throwing another interception. He is just not seeing the Carolina Panthers defenders making continuous mistakes, hurting his team's chances of coming back in this game, giving Bryce Young more opportunities, and he's going to drop back, and Bryce Young's going to find his tight end over the middle, continuing to dink and dunk and make plays against the Saints defense. He has taken some shots deep. He's going to play action and get sacked. What a play by Granderson, finally get in there and get the Saints' first sack on Bryce Young. He's avoided him so far to the day. That's going to help the Saints defense force a 3rd and 10 against Bryce Young in these Carolina Panthers to see what does Bryce Young do. They try to run a screen, but it is sniffed out, and the Saints defense continues to bail out Joe Flacco, giving him another opportunity in the third quarter, down 20-10. That interception ended up not costing him any points for the Panthers, but you know for sure the Saints would have had some points had they not turned that ball over. And Flacco's going to make a nice throw to Chris Olave on the outside just to move the chains, pick up a first down, try to work your way down the field, get in scoring position, get some points, cut into this lead. There's still lots of time left with how well your defense has been playing. They're going to hand the ball off to Kamara. He's got a hole. He's breaking tackles. He's in a foot race. He is going, and he is gone. Big run for Alvin Kamara, his 3rd big run of the quarter, just gashing the Carolina Panthers in this quarter after they let him do nothing in the first half. And Alvin Kamara is single-handedly bringing the Saints back into this ball game, down 20-17. Now Bryce Young has a chance to answer. He's going to drop back, and he's going to thread the needle. What a throw to his tight end Ozama. What a catch as the defender was diving and nearly swatted away the football. Great throw from the young quarterback on that one. Now the Panthers are facing a 2nd and 8 from midfield. Bryce has a man in motion at Thielen. He's going to drop back, roll to the right, and another thread the needle to Adam Thielen. What a great throw and a great catch in what was good coverage by the New Orleans Saints. Panthers haven't forgot about Chuba Hubbard. They're going to hand him off. He's going to get 6-yard carry there. Keep the Saints honest. Know that they are still going to run the ball if they sell out on the pass. Panthers are creeping into field goal territory as Bryce Young drops back on 2nd and 4. Finds those wide open man. That's his other tight end, Ian Thomas. Good catch, good run, and the Panthers are absolutely in field goal range now on 1st and 10. Bryce Young, he is going to throw deep into the end zone, and he's picked off by the safety, makes a huge play, comes over and snatches it out of the air. I don't know what Bryce Young thought he saw. He's looking like Joe Flacco, throwing into double and triple coverage, and the Saints make him pay and keep points off the board, giving their offense a chance to continue to make a comeback on the legs of Alvin Kamara as he finishes off the third quarter the way he started it, with a great run to continue to move the chains for his team. And as we creep into the first play of the fourth quarter, Saints down 20-17, ball to 33. Flacco's going to move Kamara in motion to the left, which means he's passing. Will he throw another interception? No, he throws a dot to Chris Olave. Great throw from Flacco. Finally settling in, perhaps, as he's thrown 4 interceptions to this point in the game. Flacco's going to play action to Kamara, and he's going deep. He's got a man. It's Shaheed. Shaheed, touchdown. One-on-one, he beat his man. That's the one guy you don't want to give no help over the top with how fast he is. And Flacco found him and put it on a line right to him, dropped it in the breadbasket, and Shaheed and the Saints go from 20-0 and score 24 unanswered to go up 24-20. Now Bryce Young faced a deficit for the first time this game, but he's going to thread the needle to Deontay Johnson on a 3rd and 12, and he's got burners too, and he's taking this all the way. 72 yards on 3rd and 12 to Deontay Johnson. He caught it and got loose, outran everybody. So that quick lead for the Saints did not last very long, as they are now down 27-24. Lots of time left still in the 4th quarter for Flacco to try and make something happen. Now the Saints get the free play off the offsides, but they were in a running play, so couldn't even take advantage of it and throw the ball downfield, but they get the first down, keep the chains going. That is the most important thing here as you try to work your way down the field to score and tie the game or take the lead. Flacco's going to drop back, and he is going to, what a throw to Shaheed. Could have thrown another interception. The placement there prevented that defender from making the play. He finds his man Shaheed. Good pickup, good first down, and at the 40-yard line, Flacco's going to drop back, and he's going to find his man again, Shaheed. Couple passes here to Shaheed to string together some offense for the Saints, and maybe he was the person they should have been targeting all along, as well as Kamara in the ground game. 2nd and 2, Flacco's going to hand it off to Kamara. He's going to cut back, find a hole, and he's going to get all the way down to the 1-yard line. Just couldn't quite get in there, but he is continuing where he left off in the 3rd quarter. But 2 unsuccessful running plays at the goal line. They're going to RPO, fling it out to the tight end Johnson, but well played by the Carolina Panthers. And on a 1st and goal from the 1, the Panthers make a stand, hold the Saints to a field goal, and now we have a 27-27 ball game with Bryce Young giving the ball to Chuba Hubbard as they work to take some time off the clock, get down in field goal range, and win the game. Don't give the Saints the football back. But they're facing a 3rd and 4 here. Still on their side of the field. Moves a man in motion, does Young. He's going to drop back. He's going to look around. He's going to take off and run. He's got legs, and he hasn't used them much today, but he uses them there to get a very crucial first down, keep the chains moving, keep the ball in their possession, and we have hit the 2-minute warning now. 2nd and 9, Bryce Young's going to find Deontay Johnson. There he goes, catch and run. He's got speed. The Saints cannot let him do that, but he got them all the way down to the 35-yard line, where now the Panthers are creeping into field goal range. Bryce Young's going to thread the needle over to Adam Thielen, and now the Panthers are in field goal range, and the Saints have 3 timeouts. They're going to have to start using them if they're going to want a chance here to get the ball back. But some poor clock management from the Panthers. They still had plenty of time left on the play clock. They could have ran the clock down, but they chose not to, allowing the Saints to call timeouts, hold them to a field goal, and have the ball back with 41 seconds and a timeout left to try to get on the field to kick a field goal. And Flacco's going to start the drive with a nice completion to Shaheed. He's got 7 catches now for 108 yards on the day. They need to get to the 36-yard line. You can see there to get within the field goal kicker's range. 2nd and 3, Flacco's going to drop back, and he's going to find Juwan Johnson, beats his man. He's got room to run, and the Saints are down to the 33. They are at the very edge of their kicker's field goal range, but they still have timeouts and some time to get closer. What does Flacco do here on 2nd and 10 after they spike the football? Flacco moves Kamara in motion, and he is going to drop back, and he is going to throw it over the middle, and should have been intercepted. That should have ended the game. It did not, and that's going to give the Saints kicker a chance to tie the game with 19 seconds left. Under a lot of pressure, kicks it. Does it have the distance? It does. Barely makes it over 1 to 2 yards further out, and that was not going to get there. But the Saints tie the game. We have 30-30, and we have overtime in New Orleans for the first game of the season against these Carolina Panthers. Unexpected challenge from them for the Saints. They thought that they would roll this team. The Panthers are actually going to get the ball first. They won the toss. They elected to receive, and the Saints got to go out there and play good defense and try to get their offense another chance. They've overcome turnovers all day to be in this game. Can they do it another time? First play in overtime for Bryce Young and the Panthers. He's going to drop back. He's going to go deep. He goes into double coverage, and he is lucky that was not intercepted. He took a chance there, going deep, being aggressive. And the Saints defense did not make him pay. 3rd and 7, though. What can the Panthers do? Bryce Young's going to drop back. He can't find anyone. He's going to take off and run. Saints going to step up and stop him just short of the first down, which means they're going to get the ball. They're going to get a chance to go down and score. Their offense has done great things. They've put up 27 points in this half. Can they continue to do what they've done against this Panthers defense and move the ball on the ground with a couple big plays in the air? Well, they're going to start off with Kamara, who gets 5 yards. That's a good start. What can Flacco do now? What can he do to continue to move the football down the field without making any mistakes? That's the key for Joe Flacco. He's had a rough game today, 4 interceptions. He's going to play action to Calvin Kamara. He's going to scramble. Not known for this, scrambling. He's looking for someone. Tries to fling it to the sideline, but it's intercepted for a 5th time by who else? Jadeveon Clowney back playing coverage, and of course he gets the interception, which sets Carolina up for a walk-off field goal attempt. Chip shot field goal. And the Carolina Panthers win the game. Excitement in week 1. Crazy ups and downs. Lots of turnovers, unfortunately, for the Saints. If they can reel those in, the team will be okay. But anyway, guys, thank you for checking out the first episode of our Saints Rebuild. Let me know if you like the video this way. I will be streaming games, of course, but when I don't stream the games, let me know if you like doing the video edits, Sim Football Critics style, and uploading with my commentary and description of what's happening in the game. Otherwise, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Otherwise, stay tuned to the next one. Peace.